to live the truth of our beingness, to live the truth of our aliveness, to live that which is not cloaked by identity. Is to meet life, our experience of life, from gentleness. Gentleness doesn't mean being nice, because being nice is colored by what we think nice is and what others think nice is. Gentleness is meeting our experience without a personal commentary. That does not mean being vacant. That does not mean being stupid or ignorant. It means that awareness is untainted. Awareness is pure. Awareness is clear. Awareness is direct. Awareness is intimate with what is, with what is. It's a love affair. This truth, the deepest truth, the truth of beingness, the essential truth, is not fact, nor opinion, nor belief. It has nothing to do with social or moral or political correctness or spiritual correctness. It is the gentle openness of who you are always, of who you are in your wholeness, in your goodness, in your godness. And that which you are is in love with life itself. It is in love with aliveness. I'm not talking about the scenery of life, the play that is painted upon the canvas. That is ever changing. That comes and goes. That can be horrific or ecstatic. I'm talking about the very essence of life itself. Life as it lifes itself through everything, through every breath, through every pulse, every heartbeat. Every cell, and that cell is just not the cells in your body, it is the whole cellular organism that includes your body and other bodies and everything that exists and the space in between. Everything is connected, everything is one beingness. When we know this, then we cannot be violent towards it. We cannot reject it or resist it. Whatever is happening or not happening in our lives, whatever struggles, or problems or horrors or tragedies befall us, we are still invited to live the truth of our beingness in that. Even in that, there is an unshakable aliveness, an unshakable I amness, an unshakable presence. Presence and openness are one and the same. Presence and openness are two sides of the coin of nowness, just now, just this here-ness. When we are rooted in this, then we remain intact, we remain whole, we remain connected to that which we truly are, which is the source of nourishment, the source of wellness, the source of love in our lives. And that's all that matters. All that matters to your true innermost, to your true depth. And that's where you are truly at home, in your innermost, in your depth. This is not a retreat from life. I am not talking about withdrawing. On the contrary, this allows you to be fully here, in the midst of the battlefield, in the midst of the marketplace, in the midst of heaven or hell. It allows you to be invincible. And in that, you may see that the allegiance that we give to narratives of fear, to narratives of separation, to narratives of an enemy, whether that enemy is somebody or something or some belief or ideology or even some thought in our own heads that seems to be threatening, out to get us, out to destroy us. We can see that when we give allegiance to that, we are only doing this to ourselves. We are turning away from that which is the source of wellness, goodness, love, nourishment, and true aliveness. And only you can allow the undoing of that allegiance. In other words, the falling open into this infinite, gentle, quiet, and yet all-embracing, all-encompassing being that is always here, beingness that is always here, I amness that is always here. It's so intimate. It's so sweet. That nothing else can destroy this. Nothing else can overpower this. Only when we turn away from it and worship the false idols of our own narratives, our commentaries, our thoughts of division and separation, then we feel lost, then we feel broken, then we feel malnourished, and then we look for some kind of solace. By trying to change our thoughts, or by trying to change our circumstances, or by trying to change the world, or by... But first, before there can be any real change, before there can be any real transformation, before there can be any true action that has any power in it, we are invited by the deepest in us, by the truth in ourselves, to be gently yet tenaciously or unwaveringly vigilant towards how we disconnect ourselves from that, how we turn away from that. And then to allow ourselves to fall open, back and down, into the vastness of this beingness that cannot be divided, that cannot be separate from anything. It cannot be separate from itself. And itself is in everything.